Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about 10 things I can't believe I wasted money on. Let's get right into it. And the first one I'm actually the most upset about. I can't change the past, but I'm going to explain something to you. The first one is clothing of all sizes. I have been all different sizes since age 14, and because of being up and down on my weight and being a yo-yo, I have several different sizes. You know, the good thing is I have sizes that are smaller, which is good because then, you don't have to rush out and buy clothes. But because of me not really doing a whole lot with my weight and it not changing except that I've gone up, I have not purchased new clothing because I thought, why do I want to purchase new clothing in a bigger size? And so basically I have not bought clothes in the last 2 years. I've never done that. I usually always buy some type of new winter clothing. I'll buy a couple things for the winter, or winter for Texas that is, and a couple things for spring, summer. I always do that. I haven't done that the last few years because to me it's a waste of money buying clothes of all different sizes. So that's number one. Number two, jewelry. I remember back in the 80s when I would wear these stick pins. Do you remember that? When you wore a cowl neck and you wore a stick pin? I wore earrings. Even though I got my ears pierced when I was in 6th grade, I never really liked wearing them because they hurt my ears. Just jewelry always kind of got to me, especially bracelets. And so I donated all my jewelry except for my wedding ring because I just really never liked wearing it. And most people know not to get me jewelry because I don't wear it. So that to me is a waste. Even though it's cute and it accessorizes your outfit, it's just not something I like to wear. Number three, and I used to do this, now I look for substitutions. Spices or food, I've wasted money on food, but spices that I might just use once, or an ingredient I use once for a recipe that I might never make again, or it's a complicated recipe that I mean to make that I never get around to making. So that's number three. Cheap stuff. It could be shoes, mattresses, furniture, cheap clothing, you name it, cheap computer. I remember I bought an e-machine years ago. That thing was not really a great computer. So just buying the cheapest of anything. Okay, that's number four. Number five, I still like to look to see what they have. That's the thing, guys. I do like to get out and shop. And you might say, why are you going shopping if you don't need anything? I just like to be around people, okay? But a lot of times I don't even buy anything. So I still like to go to thrift stores and garage sales just to see what's there. But honestly, it seems like more and more lately when I go shopping, except for going grocery shopping, I simply don't buy anything unless it's something our family's going to use. Okay, number six, I used to have tons of different auto ships. The only auto ship that I have right now is our filter for our air conditioning heating unit, and you can't buy this filter in stores, so I kind of have to have it auto shipped. Okay, number seven, festivals, fairs. I do enjoy them, but I've done enough of them in my life, and I notice things. There's some festivals I've gone to. I've gone several years. Well, then I might not go for a few years and I go back. They have the same shows I've seen before, so there's nothing new. If there was something new, I might be more apt to go, but when it's same old, and the prices have increased for everything, it's like, you know what? I feel like I'm an old bore. Let me know if any of you feel like that. Okay, number eight, individual drinks. Believe me, I love crushed ice and individual drinks, but I do so much better by just bringing water with me. And I'll be honest, I like buying fun bubbly. I love carbonation, love it, and I love pop, but I just don't buy it. It's really tough sometimes. I'm not saying I never treat myself, but I barely ever do because it's what I call death by 1,000 cuts. It'll eat into your budget. Okay, number nine, network marketing companies. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but I would join them, think I'm going to do it as a business. Wasn't the network marketing company's fault. It was my fault because I didn't follow through and do anything with the business. And so I would join these things, they think with the promise of making big bucks, and then thought the money was just going to fall from heaven, I guess, and never made any money. Okay, and last but not least, number 10, trending items. I would get into something like essential oils, and I think I'd research all about it. And then I'd never use this stuff, okay? And we all know about the diet products that I would use every now and then, but wasn't effective because I didn't follow through. So there's lots of things that I've wasted my money on, and I think that's why it seems like the older I'm getting, the less money I'm spending. And it's kind of like this. You buy stuff in your 20s, 30s, and 40s so you can get rid of it all in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. Can I get a hello on that one? Anyway, lots of ways that I've wasted my money, but I feel like I'm being a more mindful shopper, and I'm really being a good steward of the money that I do have and using it wisely. Let me know how you guys feel. What have you wasted money on in the past? I want to hear from you in the comments below. Remember, confession's good for the soul. That's all I have to say. I love you, appreciate you, and I hope you come back for tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye now.